Welcome to CLJMS News, where your choice is the student voice, covering a variety of topics at your very own C.L. Jones Middle School. And now live from the newsroom, your CLJMS News team.
Welcome to CLJMS News. I'm Noah.
And I'm Shelby. Today we are going to be covering multiple topics from our various team members, including ALS Awareness, an update on our new high school, local businesses, and a junior golf program, and much more.
Now let's go to Crystal with an update on the new high school. Crystal?
Thanks, Noah. I know everyone's probably heard a lot about the new high school being built and the new addition to the C.L. Jones Middle School, but we are so close to the finish line. I got to interview Mrs. Jacobson about her new room to the new addition. Ms. Jacobson said she was excited for her new room and that she is excited to have a window. She has been in the same room for a little over 30 years. I also got to talk to the superintendent of Minden Public Schools. She said that the new high school should be finished August 7th. The auditorium will have a seating of 500 people and a stage, lighting system, sound, and balcony. Parking will be on the north side of the 5th Street. More parking will be on the south side of the school entrance. I asked her what she's most excited for about the new additions. She said the wonderful learning environment it will provide our students. I also asked Dr. Wheelock if she would have anything else to add. She said, I would like to thank all of the middle school students and staff members who have patiently worked around the construction process. 8th grade students are lucky enough to be the first freshmen in the new high school. Back to you, Shelby.
Thank you, Crystal. Now to Olivia with a special summer program.
Are you looking for something to do this summer? If so, you can go check out Minden Country Club. They are hosting junior golf this summer. Lessons are on June 1st, June 8th, and June 25th. They also have individual stroke play tournament on June 22nd and June 29th. Beginners lessons start at 8 a.m., three-holers lessons start at 10 a.m., and course play at 8 a.m. Six-holers lesson is at 10 a.m. and course play is at 8 a.m. And nine-holers lesson starts at 9 a.m. and course play is at 10 a.m. There will be some golf clubs sets available for those that don't have one. Beginners cost $35 and 3, 6, and 9-holers cost $55.
Thanks for the information, Olivia. Now to Irvin with a look into our CLJMS spring concert.
Thanks, Noah. I spoke with Ms. Jacobs about the spring concert that will take place in the C.L. Jones Middle School at the CLJMS gym on May 8th.
Who will be performing at the concert?
The kids that perform at this concert are 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders.
What songs are you performing?
Well, I think you should come to the concert to find out which ones we're doing. But I can tell you that the band has a surprise with the Star Wars song or piece that they're playing, and the 6th graders have best day of our life. Yeah, I don't remember, something like that. And the 7th and 8th graders are going to do a Spanish piece. So there's a whole variety of things going on.
What does it feel to be a music teacher?
Sometimes it's really fun, and sometimes it's really tiring, but it's always really neat to hear the music come together and how beautiful it is.
What comes up to your mind when you hear the word music?
When I hear the word music, I think of all the possibilities and all the different types of songs and pieces that are out there that have yet to be performed and to be learned yet.
How long have you been teaching music?
I have been teaching, this is my 3rd year here in Minden, and I taught another 4 years down in Georgia, so that's 7, and I think like 4 or 5 more as a classroom teacher.
What made you want to be a music teacher?
I wanted to be a music teacher because I wanted to share the love of music that I have and the love of singing with other people, and so that they could all learn how to sing and make music too.
Do you have anything else to add?
I just hope that you'll all be able to come to our concert on May 8th at 7 p.m. in the C.L. Jones Gym.
Thank you, Ms. Jacobs.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Shelby.
Thanks, Irvin. Now let's get serious about ALS Awareness Month. This month is ALS Awareness Month. This awareness is to gather support for people who are affected by this condition and to encourage funding and research into a treatment or cure. ALS stands for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. There are several organizations that represent ALS Awareness Months, such as Dystrophy Association and ALS Association. They host seminars and other activities throughout the United States during the month of May. So please support ALS Awareness Month during May. Now to Eli with a weather update. Eli?
Thank you, Shelby, and good morning to all you beautiful people that follow the CLJMS news team. All right, to the main story. Here is the world, and on it is weather, along with all 7 billion of you beautiful people. All right, so due to where we live in the middle of the Midwest, well, it's obviously in the middle of the Midwest. Okay, the Midwest is a region known for its just stupid weather system. Like one day, like say Sunday, May 21st, it's going to be 76 degrees, and, well, this isn't too bad, but the next day, Monday the 22nd, is actually going to be 80 degrees with an expected small amount of sun and clouds. All right, to continue, one of the people over in editing messed up and cut that. Okay, let's continue. Tuesday the 23rd, it is going to be an estimated 76 degrees Fahrenheit, or if you live in those communist nations of the East, 59 degrees Celsius, I think. Yep, that seems just about right. And it's expected to contain a very, very compact amount of sun. Just really small. Like that big. Alright, Wednesday the 24th, which is exactly 1 month from recording this. Well, we're basically Earth in life. It took us about 1 billion years to get stuff done. Alright, it's expected to contain partial sunshine. And, well, that's just a normal everyday day in Minden, Nebraska. Except for in the summer when it's about the temperature of the surface of the sun. Okay, Thursday the 25th, 74 degrees Fahrenheit, and an expected small amount of sunshine. Just kind of like every other day this week so far. And the black sheep of the group, Friday the 26th, 71 degrees, and what's that word? Rainy. That's what that word is. And it's supposed to be rainy on Friday the 26th. And to the end of the week. Friday. No, that's not Friday. Saturday the 27th. 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Clouds and some sun. Thank you, Mrs. Malsby, and all you beautiful collections of cells. And thank you, Noah. Back to you, buddy.
Thanks, Eli. Now let's throw it over to Riley for an interview with one of our very own CLJMS teachers. Riley?
Thanks, Noah. Hello, I'm Riley, and today I'm with a very special guest, Mrs. Paulson. How has CL Jones changed from the time you started teaching to now?
CL Jones has changed quite a bit. For one thing, there was the fire after I had started here, and that moved classrooms around a little bit and moved teachers around a little bit. But I think on the greater change has been with technology, probably. Students do their work differently, and teachers also have different resources based upon the new technology. So I'd say that's probably the biggest change I've seen in school.
How long have you worked here?
Oh gosh, I don't know the exact number of years. It's probably between about 25 years, maybe 26, 27 years, something like that.
How has the way you teach a class changed?
Let's see. The way I teach, you have so many varied talents and among students that that has changed somewhat, how we work with different students. The technology has changed how we do things. It's no longer just paper and pencil. So in presenting, we present lessons too in different ways with using technology and the smart boards.
Do you miss the way things were at the school when you first started teaching?
Oh, do we miss the good old days, right? Yes and no. I guess I like where I am in my career, and I like the students that I have now, so I don't know that I would want to go back, or that, because things have changed, that it's any less desirable to be a teacher now than it was back then, but things are good.
Well, thank you for taking the time out of your day to be interviewed.
Thank you. You're welcome.
A big thanks to Mrs. Paulson for taking time out of her busy day to come and talk to me. Back to you, shall we?
Thanks, Riley. Great interview. Now to Hannah with a feature about a wonderful holiday.
Thanks, Shelby. Mother's Day has been celebrated since May 9th, 1914. Mother's Day is here to thank all mothers for all the work they have done. I have chosen great mothers around the community to answer a few questions.
I love being a mother. It's the most important thing in my life. My family, my kids, my grandkids, and it's great.
Being a mom is probably one of the proudest things and most rewarding things that I've ever done.
Of course my heart was full. I guess you changed the fact that everything becomes about them and a lot less about yourself.
It's kind of nice being at home alone with you and your husband, but I always love the kids coming home. I always will be a mother, whether they're living in my house or away.
It's fun to be in this part of our relationship as children and mother. We've evolved from having to be parenting, still do parenting, but we also get to have a friendship now, so that's been a nice transition into their adulthood.
Thank you so much, all mothers, for working hard and keeping children safe around the community. Back to you, Noah.
The debate has been out there for quite some time. The debate about which is better, Xbox or PlayStation. Well, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but I personally am an Xbox player. First, we'll be talking about the Xbox. The first kind of Xbox was, of course, the original, the Xbox. This console was the first in the Xbox lineup of 3 consoles released. The original Xbox was released on November 15, 2001 in the United States. The Xbox Live service that launched nearly a year later after its release allowed players to play online with or without broadband connection. One of its main competitors was the online service provided by the PS2. The next console was the Xbox 360. The newest Xbox console is the Xbox One. The Xbox One was released on November 22nd in 2013 in America. The Xbox One is, in my opinion, the best of the consoles because of its many features. Its many features such as voice chat, broadcast availability, great graphics, and many other things have won a special place in my heart. Next was the PS3. The PS3 was released on November 17, 2006. Its competitors were the Xbox 360 and the Wii. And finally, the last and newest console is the PS4. This console is the latest thing for Sony. This console was released on February 20th, 2013. Alright, it seems that the votes are in. Seems like Xbox won by quite a bit. It won a 2/3 majority over a 1/3 PlayStation vote. Now to our final story about a booming local business. Lola?
Thanks, Noah. I interviewed Natalie Yonda, owner of Hissy Fit Boutique in downtown Minden, to see how her business has grown over the past few years.
We opened in November of 2009, so about 7.5 years. I just always liked shopping and fashion and just had an idea to open a store one day and did it. There's a lot of responsibility that goes along with it, more than I realized. I like the small town. I like being my own boss and being able to be at my kids' events when I need to. Minden's just a great town and a supportive community.
Shout out to Natalie Yonda for having a great interview. Back to you, Shelby and Noah.
Thanks, Lola. And that's today's news.
Thank you for tuning in to CLJ News.
Where your choice is the student voice. Bye!